We are at the KOA campground. We had to get out of the state park for the weekend, out of Denver, because everything was booked. You know, the city folk, they go camping in a weekend. Anyway, so that kind of forced us to go to sand dunes. So we are 4 hours south of Denver, and we're going to sand dunes. Crazy. Nothing but the desert around. There's a lot of boondocking around too. But I forgot how it is on the West Coast. It's just flat as far as the eye can see, wide open. Interesting.
You should have looked back. Look guys, there's a whole track thing on this. Look what we just got. It's a 4th grade pass to all the national parks and lands because we have a 10-year-old with us who is homeschooled, so we don't really know what grade he's in. That's how homeschoolers work.
No, but it actually goes by age.
Yeah, so it's if you have a kid 9 through 11, you can get a national park pass for free. You have to go and fill out this little form and print out a little paper. I'm gonna post it right here what the website is, and you can exchange it for your America the Beautiful card. But the catch is you have to have the kid in the car with you. So
even if you leave the park to go get something, make sure you grab the kid because they won't let you in.
Yeah.
So you have to have your kid with you every time you come back into the park.
But isn't that neat? That's a great thing.
I think people should use it more often.
Mm-hmm. Just save us $80. Wow, no wonder they're called great. They are humongous. It's like climbing a mountain. Let's hike to the top, people.
Yeah, because tomorrow would
Shoes optional. You can leave shoes in the car.
I will leave
no
my
shoes.
No shoes.
Oversized vehicles. We're parking in oversized. We're parking right there where the dualies park.
Yeah, right there, right by the building.
Hey, dude.
Everybody's taking off their shoes.
Yeah, there's no way RV would fit here. First impressions.
I knew Colorado was famous for skiing, but sand dunes? That's crazy. No wonder they call them the Great Sand Dunes. These things are huge.
They're huge.
We've been to Idaho sand dunes. It's nothing comparing to this. We're gonna come back in the morning because right now it's evening, sun is going down. The sand is a little cold.
Whew. But we brought socks. So they are like trampoline park socks,
Yeah.
which super useful. They have little grippies, which doesn't matter, but it keeps your feet from being cold, and you're not walking in your shoes.
Your friend recommended this.
Yeah, so my friend who was here a couple months ago, she said to bring socks because the sand is really hot. It's the opposite. It's actually cold. But yeah.
But I bet you in the morning it's gonna be hot.
Well, the sun is up. Tomorrow's not supposed to be a hot day.
Doesn't matter. If the sun is out, it will be warm.
You're right. Yeah, it's actually a hike just to get to the dunes.
I'm already panting.
I know.
Man, out of breath.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at
Gotta start working out like my wife. I can just run.
I can't run.
So.
This is gonna be a workout.
Already is.
It's our day 2 at the sand dunes. We got there yesterday. We just wanted to check it out, and honestly, it's quite a climb to get to the top.
They're not dunes, they're mountains.
Yeah, so we lost daylight for sure. And then on the way out, we ended up pulling some guy out of a sand that I wanted to take this off-road track.
It's called Medina Pass Primitive Road, I think.
Anyway, you need to have legit 4x4 hire vehicle and air down your tires. You can go, I don't know if it's halfway or not, you could go a good chunk of it, and then it gets just deep, soft sand. So that's where the guy got stuck. So we ended up pulling him out, so I got my fix about going on that road, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, so today we're just gonna go try to climb to the top. We got plenty of snacks for us, and then we're gonna go and find some hot springs. Actually, we did make reservations for hot springs already, but we have to be there at 2, so we better hurry up. But he's pumping his tires since he had to air down his tires, so he's pumping his tires, and his little pump is taking forever.
I need to get a better pump, but anyway, so I think I'm just gonna get a compressor. But I've learned my lesson. One of our first videos, as a matter of fact, I think that might have been the first video.
Our first video. When
we're gonna link it up there. I got stuck in the sand, so I learned a lot about being stuck in the sand. You are a true hiker, Ben.
More like Yoda.
Alright, so this is the next day. We woke up in the morning. It was like 32 degrees, and we figured, well, we're not going to be in a hurry getting there. We don't want to be freezing our butts off.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? As soon as the sun is up, you have your small little microclimate, because this sand, as long as it's on the sunny side, it's going to be nice and warm. If you step on the shaded side, it's going to be cold. But there's pretty good climb, so you're generating a lot of heat. So we're definitely overdressed. So I ditched mine, Daria's, and Benny's extra clothes on my way down low.
I could see them from here.
Yeah, we're taking a little water break, and we're gonna keep going.
Yep.
We're trying the road. We're taking the road less traveled, so we had to walk to the side a little bit.
We're gonna be troopers at the end of this.
Yeah, but it's pretty epic, because there are points where nobody walked, and it's just kind of cool, like something you only seen in a postcard.
In Africa.
So our little plan is we're just gonna climb to the top, take some shots,
Have a
go
picnic.
back down. Well, have a picnic, go back down, because we have a 2 o'clock reservation for hot springs, and then maybe come back, rent boards, and just go to the first big hill and just try
It's so hot.
try boarding. But anyway, we're gonna keep going.
Like the sand is actually crushed rock. It's not really sand.
Crushed rock. Tilled from the mountains.
Look how cool this thing is.
Crushed by the storms incoming.
This feels like we're going up Angel's Landing. When you feel like you're at the top, you're not even close. This is how we feel. We've been climbing for an hour, and we have about half an hour to go, of course, so we can make it back to the hot springs. We can only go half an hour longer. So we're gonna see.
We're almost there, so we're gonna try one more stretch.
Yeah. We're gonna eat some animals.
Right up there.
We're gonna eat some animals. I mean, animal crackers.
We made it to the top. How about this? That's cool. On the teepee top, having a little bit of a snack. Picked up the best apples at Trader Joe.
It took us an hour and a half with multiple stops and rests to get up here. I'm glad we did. So we're hoping it's only gonna take us an hour to get back to our car.
Yeah.
What of you?
It just felt like you're never gonna make it to the top, but now that we did, feels like such a feeling of accomplishment.
For sure. Especially with all of our kids walked on their own. First time in history.
I don't know, but no. But they did well.
No, Daria walked on her own first time in history, right, baby?
That's true.
Don't mess it up.
Oh, all right. View is amazing. Weather's gorgeous. I feel like my face is burning up. Getting all the sun that I haven't gotten in the last 2 months. We're back to where EJ left.
Our extra clothes that we completely did not need. I'm glad we didn't drag that up the hill.
Yeah, and it took us only less than 30 minutes to get down. It's not that
We were
bad.
pretty much half the time we were just running downhill. And it's not like you run and you can't stop. Like the sand kind of gets pretty deep, so it slows you down. But also, we went on a path less traveled by, and it was hot. So definitely use our friend's advice and bring socks.
You can throw this behind us.
Oh, yes. Yep. What's the name? Look at the wind. You can wrangle it. Just stick a lock to there and lock up the front. No one gets inside your bonnet. I think we should get one of these.
This water's like so slippery. This water's like so slippery. This is so good after the whole hike.
So this is a natural hot spring that's owned by the sand dunes. It's just on the other side of the sand dunes. We had to drive around because there's no other road here. So it took us about 30 minutes. So it's a natural occurring spring, but it's just being pumped into this big pool because it's not like a natural pool that's this size. It's actually a built-up pool, but And I believe the water is cooled a little bit. They keep it 98 to 102 in the pool. Boys want to try jumping off the diving board, and then we haven't been in a pool in about a month or two now.
And this pool's the best because it doesn't
It's
smell like
awesome.
chlorine.
It doesn't smell like chlorine. The water is a little soft, but it's great. All right, you go to the end. No, go to the end and then jump off.
Jump off.
And then jump over there.
Come on, swim here.
Let's swim over here.
Come on, Shrimpy. You can
Good
do
job.
it. Good job. The best massage I've had in years. You should try it. It's really good.